Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my girl in my chair, Mia, and we were gonna do amazing, huge change. I mean, really darken her up. And then she arrived to the appointment and she had, let's just say second thoughts. So she still wanted something to be changed. She wanted to see a big difference. And when a blonde says that, they don't want to be too much of a difference because anything too dark can scare them. So when somebody does want to transfer to something a little bit more darker, I think it's always best to do a session or two earlier before that real goal to slowly work them into it. Because if you do something so light and they've been light for so long and they go so dark in just a couple of hours, it could be shell shock to the point of them feeling like they're wearing a wig and call you the next day and say, we need to fix this. So I always think it's safest to go in and slowly start doing the transforming. All right, so she is the natural level 5. So I always have a rule of always doing a level lighter, at least on a low light, because I always like the root area, if I'm root toning, smudging, to be a little bit darker, whether it's a half a level or a full level. So I am going in, and in my formula, I am using Reckin Shades EQ, my holy grail, and I went in with 6NB, which is a real neutral in shades, as we already know. The real Ns are not real neutrals. They're more cool and deposit. So that NB is going to be our neutral. GBs, you guys know I love GBs. So GBs, that gold beige, that's going to be our filler. And the 7NCH, which is cooler and deposit. That will keep us from going a little bit too warm. And I love the NCH series so very much. They are so pretty. If you haven't tried them, you really need to. And we're going in doing a sinful full. We haven't done a full in a while. It's been several months. So underneath the back, we have a lot of depth. That's why I'm bringing the lightener down further. We did prep her hair with K18, so she's fully protected. And we are using my 20 volume Blonde Me Holy Grail lightener that I'm obsessed with and no longer have swelling issues. Fun fact to know also, we do like dimension for her. So I do a dimensional stitch, which is a traditional highlight stitch for me, but they are still my sinful technique, which just means back to back to back, no subsections. The only thing left in between is whatever's left out of the stitch.
You'll never feel the way I feel. You don't know if my love is real. Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here, I'm not the same. I'm needing a new chapter, babe. Been stuck here in a bed for days. I've been staring at the telephone, cause when you're gone, I miss your face. Late o'clock.
The entire goal for this appointment here today is to give her something a little different for the winter time and fall time, but something that's not going to scare her too much because, every blonde always says in the winter months and fall months, I want change, I want to go darker, but then we know they always regret it or they do eventually want to go back blonde. Her, she's naturally a darker beige. She's a natural level 5, just at the minimum of it. And she's on that darker level and that darker side. So she does struggle to process a little bit. So I do let her sit a little longer than most of my clients who are a level 6 or lighter. And her hair is really healthy. I mean, she does have curly hair, which is another thing. And we don't want a harsh grow in. Even though it's not really harsh, it grows in and breaks up pretty nicely. We just want to give her something a little bit more low maintenance, a little bit more lived in for the winter time that can last her a few months until it's time to make the decision in the springtime whether to go back to light. And it will be very easy because we're using all demi-permanents with Shades EQ. Or we can end up going a little bit darker and she's already used to having a little bit more depth. I always tell all my clients the low lights will fade out. They fade out very beautifully. That's why I'm not a fan of permanent color. Keep in mind, permanent color does not mean it doesn't fade. Permanent color just means it goes internal and inside the cuticle. So that color is not going to come out easy and it eventually will break your hair before you can usually get back to your once really beautiful blonde color. I always have a rule of thumb. If it's a blonde going darker, to always use a demi-permanent. In a rare occurrence, I will use a permanent if requested by the client after me explaining everything.
Talk, there's no need to bring it up. Nothing you say makes it better. Wrecking ball, tear apart, issues left behind, restart. Nothing you say makes it better. Bring it right back.
are lots of hair, and this is all her hair. She has no extensions. We haven't done a full in a long time, but we're doing something a little different today. So, as you guys already know at this point in the video. But we just maintenanced it. We had low lights a lot. Underneath here I only did 1 to every 2 highlights. Up here I did around the same, but down here it's going to be a little depthier because we know there's a lot more of that left in still. We only did 1 highlight with that. We definitely want to bring the dimension down, but keep her tone down a little bit too. More of like a medium, like more dirty blonde. So keep watching.
Talk, there's no need to bring it up. Nothing you say makes it better. Wreck and fall, tear apart, issues left behind, restart. Nothing you say makes it better. Bring it right back to me, baby. No, we've been here before. Give me the real this time, no cap, no lies, it's our encore. Bring it right back to me, baby. I know my heart wants more. Give me the good this time, no cap, no lies, it's our encore.
So she processed for roughly about 50 minutes, no heat. I never believe in using heat. In a worst case situation in the summertime with the air conditioner, I will put a towel on top of the head and I will apply the blow dryer for just a few minutes on low heat and then let them sit the remainder of the processing time. She lifted very well for what we're doing. We are going to go in and do a shadow. Now, it is going to be more opaque because I did decide to reach for my Joico Lumishine, which is a demi-permanent as well, with more opacity, whatever you want to call it. It covers a lot more well, and it does erase the foil lines completely. If you're an OG Brett Ryan supporter and been here for almost 300 videos, then you know that this was my ride or die for root toning and lowlights in the beginning of my career. And now I use it once in a very blue moon, especially when I want to smudge or something that really covers well for a beautiful lived-in grow out. So now I'm done applying that. I'll tap the money pieces last. And I did go in and mix up our global toner, which is, surprise, surprise, Reckon Shades EQ. And I wanted to add a variation of different things. And that formula was 8GG, 8N, 8WG, 9GB, and 9N. You guys, are you kidding me? Look at this fall color. It looks so beautiful. It really, really does. She likes it. I love it. Well, we both love it, I should say. Turn this way. It looks so good. And you see how that Joico really softened with the root shadow? The low lights, the dimension, and the toner. And I told her it will, of course, brighten up too. But it just looks so natural. I feel like the camera is not even doing it justice. Like when you're in person, it just looks crazy to me. It looks so beautiful. So I hope you guys learned something today. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. As always, so long for now.